Just say, what?
Real Kalahari tour, not the Sandusky Kalahari.
We ain't in Ohio no more. YouTube, what is up, man? Welcome back to the channel. I finally picked the name for my channel. We're gonna go with MBO Travels because when it comes to traveling, there's nothing but options and opportunities. MBO, baby. So anyway, as you could tell by the description in the video, that's right, man, me and my sister had the chance to travel to Africa. Now, we went through a company called JetBlackTravels. Let me just say first, this is going to be a review of the trip, but let me say they put on an amazing experience for us. We did Taste of Africa. It was about 9 days in 3 different countries, actually 4 different countries, and let's just jump into it. All right, so check it. So we had a layover in Atlanta, and then from Atlanta we flew to Johannesburg, South Africa. Now that was a 16-hour flight. I will never in my life fly that long ever again. Anyway, we stayed the night in Johannesburg, and then we left Johannesburg to fly to Livingston, Zambia. So one of the big hiccups though was we took a completely different airline. So from the States we flew Delta, and then in South Africa we took Airlink. Our bags, weight-wise, had to be less than 20 kilos, which is about 44 pounds, and Imperial. So I wish we were kind of notified about that ahead of time, but it was only like $15 to $10 extra to pay for the overweight bag, which wasn't bad. And then the immigration process, or going through customs or whatever, to get our passport stamps to leave was quite annoying. We officially arrived in Zambia. It is hot. Pilots over here doing aerial stunts so everybody can see Victoria Falls. And I'm just like, bro, land this plane as soon as possible. Taste of Africa.
Oh, in a bag?
We pull up to the hotel. We actually stayed at the New Fairmount Hotel. I mean, it was a decent hotel. I realized, like, going through my footage, I have 2 hours worth of footage and I didn't get any of the hotel really on camera. So as we're leaving the hotel, we get ready to go to a welcome dinner. And as we're on the way to the welcome dinner, we pull up and there are performers performing for us. So they did this amazing performance. They performed for like at least like about an hour and a half, 2 hours, right? And then obviously the welcome dinner came with a meal. When I tell you the biggest spider I have ever seen in my life climbs across my dinner table, I mean, massive, right? Good morning, YouTube. It is Saturday. We had an amazing time yesterday, minus the spider, but it was pretty cool in all. Today we're actually going to hit up Victoria Falls. So right now I'm about to grab something to eat. I don't know where my sister is. She was taking a shower, but I don't know. I ain't waiting for her. Anywho, good day. So the tour guide is saying this river right here, I forget the name of it, but it's the 4th largest river in Africa. And basically it runs through about 6 different countries and then ends up right here at the falls. Yo, this is beyond beautiful. Like, this is amazing. What do you think, Alexis?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10? Here's the other side, and then there's a bridge right there that a few of the other people on the tour are gonna bungee jump off of.
Who's doing the bungee? Who's doing the zip line?
None of us are. Side note, behind me right now is actually Mr. Kendrick. He was our driver. When I tell you he held it down for us. Really cool guy. I wish I would have got more clips with him. So right now we're walking on the bridge to an area called No Man's Land. So basically this is the area where it separates Zambia from Zimbabwe and or Botswana. Or I believe Botswana's over there in the distance, but one of the two countries. Right now, you know, we're leaving Zambia, entering in no man's land. All right, so yeah, that's Zambia. This side is Zimbabwe, and we're on no man's land. They got Zambia right there.
Where are you going at?
Where is she like
Like,
all right, so some of the crew members are getting ready to bungee jump. I think it's only like 3 of them. No, absolutely not. No. All right, that was a cool experience. Even though we didn't participate in it, we did see a few of the people jump off the platform, bungee jump, and also swing, and that was pretty dope. It is hot though, so I don't think any of us anticipated us being out here this long in this weather, but you know, it is what it is. So now we're getting ready to head to lunch. Apparently it's a surprise, not quite sure where we're going. At lunch, we actually ended up going to Victoria Falls waterfront. It was actually really nice. We did a quick introduction, ate some pizza, mingled for a little bit. I think we chilled there for about like 3 to 4 hours. It was a nice little vibe. I'd actually like to go back there. I believe they do have like rooms and hotel stays, but it was cool. And the hippopotamus and alligator sign was 100% correct. Definitely watch out for that. Finally back, we just went out to a local sports bar. I believe owner or like curator of JetBlackTravels, Alex, obviously has been here before and kind of set up everything before coming. So he was able to get us reservations at the local sports bar. Amazing food. I don't know exactly what they put in it, but everything was seasoned perfect, cooked to perfection, and it was all around good. They will ensure that everybody pays their tab at the restaurant, just keeping it a buck. But other than that, so far a great second day. Got a pretty chill day. We're just going to go to the market and then have lunch and then a little buffet style today. And of course we got our Browns gears on because we root for the dog pound anywhere, anytime, all day, every day. All right, so we're in the suburb just outside the city, getting ready to go to the market before we go get fitted for our garb today. It's a group of us. Others went to the another excursion where you can like walk with lions and cheetahs. I opted to opt out of that.
I was about to say the thing I was talking about. You can see it over here.
Yeah, that's why I was looking at this. I thought it was this one. It's not.
So we're pulling up to the seamstress to get measurements and whatnot.
Alright, so we'll go one by one.
All right, so now we're like picking out the design that we want for our custom garb. So this is a whole bunch of different materials with different designs on them. A little overwhelming because I don't know what to pick, but everything does look pretty nice. I think I might have to go with this, like this with the black. But I don't know. Did you find out what you got, Alexis? Oh, that's gonna be nice. Sorry, had to change the background real quick. But anyway, these ladies are phenomenal. They put in work. It was like 25 of us, and they made outfits for all of us. Plus, some of us got additional outfits. There was a little hiccup towards the end, but nonetheless, they're very talented. They definitely knew what they were doing and absolutely killed it. Good morning, YouTube. What a do? Today's Monday. Today we got a pretty exciting day. We're gonna go to the Elephant Cafe. I believe it's just a bunch of elephants roaming around a little coffee shop. But that's not until about 10:30. There's a few people who's doing an excursion with the rhinos. So they have probably already left. And then once they come back, we'll do the cafe excursion. All right, so we officially arrived at the Elephant Cafe. I left my GoPro, so I'll be recording from my phone. I'm so upset right now. I guess I was so excited I left it in the hotel. But here they are providing us with some refreshments. It looks like something to drink, mainly water. It is very hot today, very hot. All right, so the elephants are like directly behind us, right?
At 7 a.m., I'm gonna send them a text message saying, "Have a good day at work."
I've already started eating, but this is cucumber mint soup. Nice little spice to it. And of course we got some bread. So I got chicken. Everybody else got tilapia, right? Tilapia. I know we had to vibe out one time for the one time. I actually, in 2023, I actually retired this song because I was sick of hearing it. All right, y'all, so we just finished like a 3 or 4 course meal here at the Elephant Cafe. They actually just said since the pandemic, this is their largest group they've had, so they're very excited to have us. But they gave us an excellent background on how this place opened up and the elephants you see in the background right here, how it came to be. So if you ever find yourself in Zambia, Livingston, Zambia, definitely recommend visiting the Elephant Cafe. All right, y'all, GoPro is back. We are at the Avient Hotel, getting ready to have a little cocktail hour and watch the sunset with a bunch of giraffes and zebras around. So, I'm sorry, Avani Hotel, A-V-A-N-I. Really nice resort. It's like the top of the line when it comes to hotel life out here in Livingston.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of them.
Let me put them away. 600.
How much?
600.
The zebras are right there. Yeah, we up close and personal. I need y'all to understand how close I am to these wild zebras right here. Like, I'm really that close. So right over there is the sunset deck. Another hotel resort area, I forget the name of it, but it's connected to the previous one. We're just gonna come here, grab drinks, and watch the sunset on the Zambezi River. Okay, so this is the Royal Livingston, and this is what the sunset deck looks like. So this is called the Travelers Bar. Very old school, very swanky, very, very nice. We left the sunset deck. We ended up walking back over to, I believe, the Avani Hotel for dinner. And it was actually a show for us, and it was actually really neat. And the food was pretty good, like hands down. That was some bomb food for real.
Kalanganti. Kalanganti. Yes. Mukaninga. Kalanganti. Mukaninga. Kalanganti.
Yeah, we had dinner right now. Listen to some live music on some xylophones. Got a dessert bar, salad bar, and then like the main course, which is a bunch of different stuff on like some type of oven stone concoction. Fish, crocodile, steak, stew, rice, potatoes, veggies. So this day we ended up going over to Zimbabwe. Now this was a kind of a weird day. Nonetheless, it was still cool and entertaining. But the way it was set up is we left Zambia to go to Zimbabwe to take a train back to Zambia. So the whole setup was kind of weird, but we did get a chance to learn a little bit about the history of the bridge that connects the two countries.
A little minion for the day. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to depart from here, and we're going through Zambezi Game Park, and we're going to stop at the border, and Moses is going to get us cleared at the border. And then we're going to go through the bridge, and we're going to the Bridge Cafe. And along the way, we might see some animals, so if you guys see anything, do not hesitate to yell, and we're going to stop for it, okay? Got it. Great, and when we stop at the border, I'm going to give you a little bit of a history about the railway line and the construction of the bridge, because there's a lot of history surrounding those two structures. All right, ready when you guys are. Ready.
All right, so a couple days ago we were actually on the bridge. Now we're on the other side of the bridge for the tour. Basically, we're getting a history lesson on the reason and why and history behind the bridge. Why they built it? I don't know why they built it. Basically, the bridge was built just to transport stuff, only for the British Empire. That was basically the reason to build the bridge. And I gotta do some more research on it, but this used to be Rhodesia, and I'm not quite sure when that empire or area of land was actually dissolved. Okay, so I did end up doing my research on Rhodesia. It was actually named after Cecil Rhodes. He was a British businessman and imperialist, and basically he took over that area for mining purposes and named it Rhodesia. So there's a great video on it by Johnny Harris on YouTube. I think it's called like How Europe Stole Africa. So I did my research. Okay, so we just finished the tram tour, which was really cool. Even though we had already walked in that area before, but it was nice to get more of a history lesson. Right now we're in Zimbabwe, walking along one of the main streets, and we found this pretty cool art store. So these paintings are amazing. So they do ship to America, which is pretty awesome. I would love to buy something like this, depending on how much it costs. All right, so there's a bunch of amazing statues here, sculptures. Unfortunately, I don't have the ability to take anything home, but I'm good. Yeah, it's very cool. Very cool. There was just so many souvenirs out there. I really wanted to take something home, but it is what it is. But the next day was like probably my favorite part of the trip. That's the safari. Good morning, YouTube. Today is Wednesday. It is safari day, and I'm themed out, bro. Period. Anywho. Only thing I'm regretting right now is the hat, but it's about 6:40 in the morning. We're getting ready to check out. We're going to a new hotel, the Livingston Marriott, Courtyard Marriott, after the safari. So it's about an hour drive to the border of Botswana from here. And hopefully we'll see some pretty cool game animals. All right, so we just officially crossed the border over from Zambia to Botswana, getting ready to hop on one of these tours. It looks like we got a bunch of different trucks, which is nice. Isn't it amazing, right? Absolutely amazing. All right, so we're at the office for the safari. They're gonna probably like debrief us, but right now they're gonna provide us with little snacks, breakfast food, coffee. So it looks like the first part of our tour will actually be on the water. So we'll be on, I don't know if this is the Zambezi or not, but we'll be on the water. And hopefully we'll spot a couple animals and wildlife. I'm getting up top. Honestly, this kind of gives me a like New Orleans vibe. Definitely like southern USA along the coast of North and South Carolina. Very marsh, swamp-like. I'm about to get him to let me drive one of these safari vans. When it's safe, let me know when it's okay to drive. I would love to. When it's safe, when it's safe.
No problem.
I'm driving in Botswana. Let's go ham. It's safe. What?
Real Kalahari tour, not the Sandusky Kalahari.
We ain't in Ohio no more. The tour was just on the boat, and we were able to see a couple animals, a bunch of different like buffalo and alligator and hippos. Water tour, we ended up eating lunch there, and we ended up getting back on the safari trucks and then going to, I believe it's pronounced Chobe National Game Park or something like that. It was really cool, but this is probably my favorite part. We just pulled up on some lions. There's about 5 of them. Can't see them just because of where I'm sitting at. Y'all, so that was our end of the safari tour in Botswana. That was nothing short of amazing. Towards the end, we got a chance to see the giraffe. I spotted it out because that's what I do. But all in all, today was definitely a 10 out of 10. Just an amazing adventure in general. So now we get back on the bus. What up, YouTube? Today is Thursday, man. It's the excursion day, man. However, we checked into our new hotel last night. Let's just say none of us are expecting the amount of mosquitoes that there are to be around. I mean, it's mad mosquitoes here. Lovely facility though, but this is a lot. A lot. All right, y'all, we about to hit up the Devil's Pool. Gone through all the formalities, about to get on the boat to take us to the office where we'll wait and then take the other boat to the Devil's Pool.
How are you?
Good, how you doing?
Good. O'Brien is mine. Yours?
I'm sorry?
O'Brien is my name. Your name?
Brent? Eris.
Harris. From US?
Yes.
What about?
Ohio.
First time here?
Yes. I'm loving it. Are you from the area or are you from the city?
I'm the area.
Okay. So I've noticed, it's our second time on a boat, the way they operate the boat is very specific, very precise too, especially when making turns. They just should go extremely wide and then, you know, take the straight route. Okay, we post up right here. I'm gonna swim over there from here. I'm excited. How you feeling? Everybody excited? Alright y'all, so we here. Devil's Pool is right there. Follow my tour guide. You gotta help me down.
Down here, bro.
Okay.
Alright.
My man said sit down here and just stay. Just stay. Woo. Not gonna lie, it's a little nerve-wracking. Woo, my heart is pounding right now. Pounding. Like, look at this. Group, I'm like the first one to swim over to the edge. When I tell you, I was a little shook. I ain't gonna lie. That was definitely heart pounding and very, very scary, but absolutely phenomenal. It was so cool. Swim to him, swim to him, swim to him. Sit on top. There we go. How you feel?
I don't know. I feel alive.
You know, I'm right in the current, so the Devil's Hole is like pretty good. Yeah, Devil's Pool is pretty deep. I can't touch the bottom. And I'm holding onto this rock for dear life right now. That was unbelievable. Now we're getting ready to eat, and then I think after we eat, we're going to do the whitewater rafting. This group right here will do the whitewater rafting. Hopefully it's not as heart pounding as this was. All right, so we're getting ready to do whitewater rafting. I'm kind of nervous. I'm not quite sure if I should bring the GoPro or not. No, the GoPro, that's why. I got a lot of footage on here. This probably was the most, I don't even know crazy is the word, but this is the dumbest thing I could have possibly ever done. At the same time, being the most fun. All right, y'all. Here we are, getting ready to whitewater raft in the Zambezi River. Holy mackerel, Batman. Obviously, we gotta climb down these rocks right here in order to get down there, but holy shit, I don't think any of us really expected it to be this intense to actually climb down from up top up there to get down here. I ain't gonna hold you, y'all. I'm a little terrified, not gonna lie. I'm in the front too, so I should get some pretty decent views. But in order for us to get down here, we really had to like actually trek. And I don't think any of us was really expecting to rock climb in order to get down, but we made it safely. Now we just gotta do this activity and hopefully everything goes well.
Okay guys, welcome to my Zambezi. Hold your paddle here and hold it in the middle like this. Okay, first command is forward paddle. If I say forward paddle, you lean forward.
Lexus, watch it, Lexus. And y'all, we struggled for a long time to actually leave where the boats were actually stationed and docked at. It took us a minute to actually get on the trail, but eventually we got it. And we went down our first couple rapids, and right before we got to the big rapid, the tour guide ended up checking our life vests, and that's when we should have known something was up.
We have to try on our stuff.
I think so. Well, I don't think any of us were prepared for this workout. I only got a few moments before the battery dies, but I don't know if I should have did this. I don't know. In! 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 Alexis! She's right there. Get the rower. Lift your helmet up, Alexis. You good? Sorry, I got your foot. I got your foot. Yo, yesterday was completely bananas. So once my sister fell off the raft, we were able to locate her and get her back on the raft, so she was fine after that. However, we took the most treacherous walk to get from the bottom of the gorge to the top. We rock climbed, basically. We were crawling at that point, basically, to get from the bottom to the top. Very intense, very hard. So with that being said, like, if you are going to participate in the rafting activity, just understand that it is pretty difficult. It's not easy whatsoever. You do need to kind of prepare your body, otherwise you may be in shock, basically from whitewater rafting and actually the hike down and up. So we are off the beaten path at this really cool boutique lodge. It took us about 30 minutes to get here. We basically had to do a little off-roading in the bus and van to actually come see this amazing view. But again, yeah, very, very tiny lodge. They only have about 7 different rooms, and I'm not quite sure how much it costs at night, but you're getting a true, real experience when you get to stay here. And I forget the name of it, I'll put it in the video. But all right, y'all, there was a slight debacle. Yeah.
Hey there.
Hey. A slight debacle with the outfits. Some people, well, I think just 1 or 2 people, outfits didn't get made in time. So we're on our way to the last and final evening cruise. All right, y'all, so we made it on top of the river cruise, this boat. I don't know really what this is. There's a bunch of metal and 2 big tubes, floating devices, that's holding this bad boy up. That's what I'm saying. It look nice. Yeah. You see the elephant? The elephant. Oh, over there. There's some elephants over there crossing right now, but everybody's just vibing. Everybody's drinking, brought their own BYOB. It's right here on the grill, killing it. But in all, it's really lovely. It's really beautiful out here. Really can't beat it. And tomorrow's we go home. So this is it. This is our evening. This is our time here in Zambia. Y'all, that's all she wrote, man. We are back at the airport. The trip is officially over. It's been nothing but amazing. My first time in Africa. I know I'm not the only one, my sister and plenty others, but we had an amazing experience. I don't know why I haven't been here sooner, but shout out to JetBlackTravels for hosting, and also our host here in Zambia, Amanda and Evaristo, killed it. And all, 10 out of 10, 20 out of 10 to be exact. But anyway, that's it. I think I'm done for the vlog. This is the end of the video. Again, amazing time, unbelievable experience. Definitely grateful to get a chance to come to this part of Africa to see something most don't. So you already know what it is, man. If you ain't traveling, you ain't living.